really posted any videos since because I've been busy with school since school resumed, so I had like a lot of things to do since I was actually lacking behind. So for now, I think I have little time. So I tried to do this video, and the video for today is going to be about my secondary school experience. So my secondary school experience wasn't all that good or bad, it was like in the middle. I attended a Catholic secondary school. Yeah, so it was really nice. We had all the prayer going on and the fun also. We had our principal as the Reverend Sister. We had a convent in the school compound, so you get to see mass, you get to see the Reverend Sister and Father. So it was all, generally it was okay, my experience. So I started secondary school on, I can remember, like 2011 September, because September is like the day where you resume school or you get to enroll new students. So I wrote like 3 common entrances, and then I had to pick one. I passed all, so I just had to pick just one. So we all picked, that's me and my family, my family and I. So we picked the missionary school. So I got there, and then I was really small. I was really small that time, so I didn't get my uniform because of I was small. Let me just use the word petite, so it's just more. So I didn't get my uniform because of my size. So we had to wait. I had to wait. So I was putting on mufti. I was putting on all these gowns. All this. So I didn't. And then later on, I got my uniform. So there wasn't really anything happening from like GS1 to GS2. The main drama started in GS3. Like that's when the whole craziness of secondary school started. I was still enjoying it GS1 and GS2, but then GS3, the drama, like everything just changed. GS3 just had like a mixture of different people in a class, and that was like the first time I was in a class of 35 people. 35, and the class was so large, and we're also preparing for our junior WAEC. So like from GS1 to GS2, it was always A or B. So but GS3 had a combination of all these people that were in A or B together. So it's like you were seeing people that were not in your class from GS1 or GS2, and then you're not seeing them in GS3. So they looked like new students. I don't know, that's just how I felt. So GS3 had like a lot of things going on, fighting. Oh, I don't want to stand beside this person, I don't want to stand beside this person, or this person is doing. And our class guy there was like, she was a really calm woman. She wasn't like the shouting type. So when someone says, man, please, I don't like this, I don't want to, you just, people should stop fighting. People should she was this calm type. She was not like this strict kind of class guidance. At that point, I think we needed, because in fact, at a point, the school had to label us miscreants. Serious. Like, we were mischievous. We were just getting a lot of things, like most noisiest class, most dirtiest class. There was just a lot of things happening in GS3. We also had our junior WAEC coming up. Despite all these things that were happening in GS3, we still, like, I can say everybody in GS3 class, that was my set, we came out with really wonderful results. And our school was just so proud of us. We also had pre-SS1, that's like just a session, a class, where we just had to they involved us in classes that we will see in SS1. We did all the subjects: commercial arts, science. So we did all the subjects, and it's there for us to pick which one we want to. So me, I already had it since that I was going to be an art student. I already knew from day one. So I was just in the physics, the chemistry, the accounts, and all those things. I was just doing it, and I wasn't really doing well in what I didn't like physics, I didn't like chemistry, but I wasn't interested. But since it's process one, you just had to do it. And then I didn't like biology. I didn't like further maths, but it was made biology and further maths. It was made compulsory. So moving on, we had a wonderful WAEC result despite all our behaviors. Then we did our IT, that is our internship. This was our IT for help us to get experience on what we want to become before we enter SS1, and let us be able to make our decisions on what department we want to go into. So I did my IT in a law firm, a lawyer. So I really had a lot of experience there. So it was really wonderful. And then we came back to school. We got new uniform, long sleeve. We're feeling big. Oh yeah, I'm in SS1. I'm a senior. All those kind of things. And then boom, what happened was that we had biology and further mass failure. Like people were not getting F. The people that didn't even get F, they were okay. They managed it. But then the mass failure from further maths and biology was just so much. And me, I always knew I was going to fail further maths and biology because nothing just seemed to be entering my head. That's why I copy notes. People copy notes from me too, because I was always like, people always say, I love your handwriting and blah 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 blah. So I really got that compliment a lot in secondary school about my handwriting. So, and my drawings too. Biology had like a lot of drawings, so I helped some of my friends do some drawings. Despite all of this, biology wasn't just my subject, and further maths was just the worst. I don't know, but I don't see any reason why someone should like further maths. Me, I don't like it though. It's just a complex subject. That biology too, I don't know. Then we now had like a strict class guardian during that time, male. So like he was our biology teacher at the same time. So he now made it so when he found out that his class that we're failing from biology so much, he now made it like he was now so strict on us that we must pass biology. And then our class guardian also had this thing like, if you in your tests and your exams, if you get less than 8, if you get less than 8/10, because it was called over 10, he'll get punished. So it's the whole thing was just to make us sit tight, so that when it's time for our WAEC, we'll be already prepared, or when it's time for our main exams for that term, everything will just be different. So like he really, really built us. He made us to be serious. We didn't like we're different from the way we came in GS3, how we're, somehow we're not really serious. So when we entered SS1, that kind of class guidance that we're giving, oh no, everybody was just serious. If you don't want to get punished, if you do not want to get punished, you just have to be serious. So during this time when I was failing my maths, my further maths, and my biology, so my parents got worried. They were like, why are you failing this two subject? Like, this is not, WAEC is coming up, so I wasn't even passing them. So decided to get me a home tutor. I got a home tutor. I increased in my grades. I became better from little, from like a D, C, D, So I tried my best till they made it like possible for us to drop further maths. So I gladly dropped further maths without even disturbing myself at all. I dropped further maths. I dropped economics too, because economics was just a hard subject on its own. So no matter what my lesson teacher was teaching me, I just knew that economics was just not for me. So I dropped it and then I focused on my other subject. But biology was still compulsory, so I had to focus on biology. So yeah, and then I tried my best. I passed. Yes, so I started doing well on my exams, and then everything became better. My parents became happy. I wasn't failing my biology anymore, and my further maths before I dropped it. So SS1 was just that senior secondary school one was just okay, just fine. Then I moved on to my SS2. That was when the prefectship was coming up, the campaign. We were allowed to campaign, to read our manifesto. Me that I have like this stage fright, or I don't really like standing in front of a lot of people and reading, and we had to do that. We also had to campaign. I was going for social prefect with my friend, but then I didn't get social prefect because I was like campaigning to my juniors to vote for me and this and that and that. Well, maybe they didn't see me social enough, so I was giving my timekeeper. So I just felt that, oh, okay, maybe I wasn't actually social enough. Maybe that's why I didn't get that post, but it was fine. It was fine. Then I had to read my manifesto. I just had to I practiced, and then I just went on stage and I read my manifesto and prayed to God first. And I didn't make it so long so that I could quickly talk and leave the stage. So after everything, I got my prefectship badge, my I don't. And then but then the responsibilities accompanying this prefectship wasn't easy. Especially our head girl. She had to carry a lot of things. So, and she had to coordinate head boy and head girl. They had to coordinate the rest of the prefect and coordinate a lot of other things in the school alongside with us to the other prefects. So it wasn't really, it wasn't really balanced. Despite we had schoolwork and then this to do. So let's just say we were the kind of prefects that were friendly. We're friendly with our juniors, and then sometimes you just had to let them go even when they did something wrong, and you just had to warn them. But there were consequences, and we faced the consequences. We did a lot. In fact, we were punished a lot by the committee. We were punished a lot. Also, our class guardian was still our class guardian from SS1. He was still the same person, and he was also making sure our grades were good. So imagine both. You have to meet up with your prefect duties and your school grades. So everything was just mixed together. So it wasn't really so all that, I won't say really interesting, but after everything, we just made it. We had to work. We worked together a lot. We worked together a lot. We're all friends, so we just had to cooperate and make it possible for us to move forward. So, and then we got to SS. We did the whole prefectship term throughout SS2 till SS3, I think first term. From SS3 we had WAEC, so we had to, drop the badge. Our juniors would take over, and we had to concentrate on WAEC. Our teachers were giving us enough of time to read on our own. They were just coming in just for little bit. And also, when I mentioned I had a nice handwriting, I was getting complimented a lot. So my A, I was writing my A like this. I don't know if you can get it. When you type something on your phone or your laptop or anything, the way the A is being typed, that's how I was writing my A there back then. So when I was writing, I wasn't corrected though till SS3. My English teacher was like, no, you have to change the way you write your A. And I'm like, that would be really, really tough, because that's how I normally write my A. I didn't mean if it's that I was corrected from maybe SS1 or from GS1, maybe I could have really mastered it. So she helped me in this writing book. So she helped me she said I could use it to be, writing A in the normal way. Because of my work, instructors might not know this is A or this is not A, or So I think that was the only thing I had challenge with, because I was always making that mistake. So I just tried my best not to make that mistake, and I was also doing the handwriting stuff. So we had our work when the exam came. We worked together, we helped each other revise and all. There was no form of examination malpractice. We had to keep up with the good standard of the school and ourselves. So we had work invigilator coming in from outside, external invigilators, and then everything was fine. We all came out really well. Everybody had A's, and B's and C's. Nobody got a D or F. So the result was just really nice. Everybody was just happy. We're all looking forward to our graduation. And I had the school made like a pre-graduation day. I think it was 3 days. So went to Whispering Palms, went to the cinema. And then I think that's all. I can remember very well. I think that's all. We really had fun. Watched the movie picked by the boys. The boys picked the movie Transformers. No, it was nice. Transformers was nice, but I enjoyed it, but they picked it, so and this was interesting. And then went to Richmond Palms at Badagry, we swam, we ate, and then we came back to prep for our graduation. So we had a really nice graduation. Wore black and white. I wore a tie. Oh, before graduation, we actually had prom. We had prom. Yes, we had prom. We wore wine. The girls wore wine. No, I think wine. Yes, wine, and then the guys wore. I think the color thing for that day was just wine. So the guys wore black and wine shirts. We wore wine gowns. Yeah. So that's it. So it was nice. We did a dance. We did a dance with our heels and our long gowns. So everybody looked fine. Graduation came. It was so sad. Our secondary school friends had to leave them. Well, I really, all in all, I really enjoyed my secondary school because I had my wonderful family who supported me. I had wonderful friends that I made, and even till now, are still my friends, and we still talk, we still share these memories sometimes, and we're still always there for each other right from secondary school till now. So yeah, my secondary school it was nice. I loved it. I enjoyed it. So yeah, that's just it. I just hope you guys enjoyed my secondary school experience. I just decided to do it because I know I had a lot of experience in secondary school, so I just decided to share during my free time since school had resumed. So I won't really be that free, but then I just hope you guys enjoyed it. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to my channel. And you'll be seeing a lot of videos from me. So I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.